Well, I built this picnic table in a different video, and I said I was going to show you how to make the jig, so I'll show you guys how to make a jig. My wrist is still recovering from the wrist surgery, so I still have to wear this splint for about another week, and then I'll start going to physio because my thumb is like super stiff. I can like barely wiggle it and go like that. I can still move these fingers. This finger is a little stiff because they took the tendon out of there, but it's getting better. I'll be back to making regular framing videos soon, but for now I'll show you how I made this jig, but I'll actually build a better one that will hold everything. This is the one I used for this picnic table. I made this so that you could just take your two legs and put them in here like this. If you just put them tight to all the corners, then it holds them in place, and then you can just put your cross piece on and your top piece. But you still have to measure the cross piece and top piece. So this new jig, it's going to hold everything in place, and you can just take all your pieces, put them in, and then nail them up, and then it's all good. It'll take you probably a couple minutes once the jig's done. If you don't want to take the time to build the fancy jig and you just want to do it like this, all you do is take a 2x4 like this, and the space in between these two blocks needs to be 4'3½", and then I just nailed these blocks onto the end to catch the leg on both sides. And then for the top piece, all that matters is that this piece is 6 inches, and then just another block on top. So 6 inches and 4'3½" is all you need to know to get your legs to fit like this. Just put them tight to there and then tight to there. But I'll show you how to make a better one than this. And then if you wanted to mass produce picnic tables, you could just slap them all together in 5 minutes. So I pre-cut all my pieces. This is everything you need for the whole jig. I'm gonna put this cut list in the description. It's just two 2x4s at 4'10½", two 2x4s at 2'4½", two 2x4s at 21½, two 2x4s at 15, two 2x4s at 11½, two 2x4s at 11 inches, one 2x4 at 6 inches, and these 2x6s are just for the outer edge, so it's two of them at 4'10½" and one 2x6 at 2'7½". And I've also marked the center of one of these two 4'10½", and I marked the center of the 6-inch block. That's just because I'm going to be putting this on here, and I just want to line the center marks up. I'll show you that in a minute. So to put this thing together, this piece with the center mark is going to be my top. I'll put it up here. I'm going to line it up with this edge of the table because I've checked that this table is square, so you want to make sure you put this thing together kind of square. So I'll take my 21½, put them in here, and I'll take a 2'4½" and put it on top of there. I'll nail these up at the corners. Just make sure the corners flush. Start with this. I'm still kind of building this with one hand, so my left hand too. Just make sure you're flush on the corners. This nail gun is not working. And you want to flush this up. Put a few through here. Do the same thing over here. Just flush up those corners. Should be able to pull it tight to this bottom one, and it should end up flush on the corners when you cut your pieces good. Flush the bottom up. So that's that. Now you want to take your 11½. Oh no, wait. Take your 11½. Put them up here. another 11 and a half up here. And you take your 6-inch, line it up with that center. And you take your 15s, put them on top of there. Another 15 on here. And then your 11s go on top of here. Flush with this. Flush with this. So now I want to make sure that it's perfectly square. So I'm just going to flip it over and measure corner to corner. I should have the exact same measurement if it's square. It's 64 3/4 and 65 1/4, so it should be 65. Now I should have 65 here. 65. So now I'm gonna put a cross piece in here to hold it square. So just put it like that and then trace the bottom. Now I'll cut those off and nail it in. So it's cut like that. Just put it in here. Start tight to the top there. I can do this. I'm gonna stand it up. This will be easier with two hands. Now I'm just going to put my 2x6s around the edge. I'm going to put them on like this, keep them flush to here and flush to the top. To do that, I'll stand it up. I don't want to go flush to the bottom, I want to go flush to the top. You'll see why in a minute. Through here. The other one flush to the top. Put this one on the end. So now to use this jig, we just take our legs. They're 33.5 inches long to short, 30-degree angles. Put them in here like this. And take our top piece. It's 2'4.5", long to long, of 30-degree angles, and then you take your seat piece, put it in here, and just pull it tight to these pieces, and then it holds everything in place. All you got to do is nail or screw it. You should screw it actually. Now that one, nail it. And there's a leg. You make 2 of those and you're almost done. And then after you have your 2 legs built, I made this thing the exact dimensions of the tabletop. See, it fits right over top of there. So you can, after you build the legs, you just flip it over. And then you can build your tabletop right in here. You take your 5 2x6s, just butt them up against here, fit them tight in here, and that'll hold your tabletop, and then you can grab your 2 legs and put them on. So that's why I use 2x6 on this side to stick up a bit, so that you can use this for building your tabletop. So there's the picnic table jig. You can just take this anywhere, put it down, build your legs, flip it over, build your top, and then put your legs on. So there it is. Time for a beer.